Hey, what's good, y'all? This is Prescriber here, and we're at the 16th journey video for the Prescriber journey. In this topic, we'll be describing about how I view the outside reviews. When you're someone that you look into how certain situations are, for example, like in friendships, and how situations may be, and you may wonder yourself why at one point you experience these things at your end. Well, it's simple really, because of the lessons that are set in stone. Because for each lesson that's made, for one gain, you also get a loss for something else, because it's also as well as like the energy transfers where from one thing to another, and energies cannot be destroyed, meaning if one person were to project something and were to do it to someone that they didn't feel like it was justly, maybe perhaps in one other ways you looked at it at your own outside thinking that perhaps it has to do with something with me. It reflects to how you see yourself and the way you're being treated, or perhaps it's the way that it was meant for you to learn, and if you're able to grow from this, because it's always going to be either something that you'll be tested on, or essentially it's like you're just being thrown to this because of what your actions have done beforehand. But actually, in reality, it's the former, because you put something out in the universe and it goes back out to you in a way that you put yourself into. Because with the mindset that you have to really think about this, right? It's like when you have a mindset where you want to feel as dominant, right? And how you do it is you put things into action, right? And you understand the difference between your previous mindset of just feeling like you aren't good enough, you aren't as talented as you really think you are, or as skillful. But really, you have to really put yourself in the shoes where you see yourself in a way, in the best version of who you really are. Because from outside reviews, you want to be the man that you want to be, or the woman that you want to be, because the media and other things such as like that, it puts subliminal messages in ways that would make you feel like you're not really, you're stuck in this like cage with a lot of people, with a lot of the population, because you're really just looking at other people's success while you yourself you feel like you're stuck in your own ways. But in reality, there is nothing wrong with you. They set up the way that they do it because they have something that us the people don't have, is the fact that we have the power within to really change ourselves. And that's why, as an outsider view, you see yourself in a different light, instead of something that within the inside, within the ecosystem of what the media or even the people that project this onto you. And that's what goes back to the energy transfer, goes back into it goes into like anything that it's never destroyed. So you put yourself in a way that it takes a lot of time as well, because to really have that change and have that different type of way you view yourself. And all it takes is to go within, and that's really important for someone who really wants to be the best version of themselves as possible. And some things you have to work on, and it may not be always the most enjoyable, but you have to go through the hard type of work to really understand yourself like that. That's how I feel, because with a lot of people in relationships, you may feel like you are someone that people say you are, and subconsciously, because of words being so powerful that it casts a spell, it really just makes you feel a certain way of yourself, because you don't have enough self-love, or you've been told this all your life, but when you have a different perspective of yourself, an outside view, you see yourself in a different limelight, as mentioned, when it comes to having that power within and knowing that you do. All of us do, including yourself, as yourself, the viewer listening to this audio. I hope it helps, and that's just what I want to share with y'all. So much love, and I wish y'all the best, and have a great day, y'all. Peace.